Hi guys, big up to the yardies. Hi love bugs. Tonight we're gonna do a review on Krypton Season 1, Episode 4, guys. We're gonna do a real quick review on it because I'm just what's in my brains right now. I watched it last night, so hopefully I remember everything that what happened. Before we get started, guys, please subscribe to my channel and press the like. So it basically started off with Raw, and I can't even say AKA Brainiac anymore because I don't think he's Brainiac. So I'm just gonna say AKA the man with six faces. Okay. So there's a disciple walked in, and he's like, where were you? And he basically tell him that he wants to start the celebration early because the people in the ranklessness need a celebration because, all the stuff that's going on with them. They need a boost. So he walked to his balcony, he put his hand on a tablet, and the whole Krypton lighted up. Next we went to basically the soldiers, and I thought it was a Sagittarius soldier, but they were dressed up as Sagittarius soldier, but I think they were Black Zero soldiers mixed with Sagittarius soldier. They basically went where Rome went to before where Brainiac was possessing her, and they're trying to get information what happened to her and see if they could find out what's going on there to get any information about Brainiac. Next thing we go to is, I think it was Seg, Adam Strange, and his grandpa. Basically, Seg asked his grandpa, is Rome going to live? And he said no. And Seg is so sad because now him and Cam have to tell her that her mother is not going to live. Next thing we go to is Lyta and a mother, and Lyta mom said, go change, the council needs to speak to you because you disobey order. Then we go to Zeg, and Adam Strange was walking, and Zeg said to Adam Strange, do you see somebody's following me? And he said, no, I don't see anybody's following you. And then we go to, I think, the Black Zero soldier, and she said, I have an eye on him. So basically, Adam Strange knew what he's talking about. Okay, so then we go to Dev and Lyta, and Dev said, yeah, I told him that you're a great soldier, and Lyta said, thank you for being so loyal to me all the time, and he said it's not loyalty. Then we go to Ra and his disciple, and they were walking down a ranklessness, and people was like, murderer! And he said, we didn't do anything, the Sagittarius did this, and I promise you, they will be punished for this. And next thing we go into is Ra and Damien Vex, and Ross says, somebody got to pay for this. Then next thing we go to is Lyta, and Lyta was explaining to them the reason why she arrested the Sagittarius soldier, because she disobeyed order and she killed somebody, and she shouldn't have done that. She was only supposed to stand there. Then we see Damien Vex showed up and said, Lyta Zod, you've been arrested for treason. So then we see the next scene is Cam, Adam Strange, and Zeg, and they were talking about how they're going to tell Rome daughter what's going on. Then soon as Zeg was going to tell her, Cam interrupted him and told him that they arrested Lyta for treason. And now he's like really pissed. And the next scene I love, he showed up at a prison and he said, I need to speak to Lyta. And then Dev walked up, and Dev was like, you don't belong here, ranklessness. And he was like, what did you need to Lyta for? And basically, Zeg was like, you know what I need to start for. And then Dev tried to punch him. Lyta's mom showed up, restrained Dev, and told basically Zeg, this is your fault why it's happened. And he said, what you gonna do, kill me like you killed my mom and dad? And she's like, no. He said, how could you arrest your own daughter? And she said, I didn't. Basically, Ra said she is arrested for treason, and he said, what's gonna happen to her? And she said, basically, she's gonna die. The next thing we go to is Nissa, the bitch, or Nisi, that bitch in a black dress, and he basically told her he needs her help because Lyta is his friend, and she's like, tell me the truth. And he said, I love her, yes! And she's like, okay, I'll help her. Next thing we go to after that is with Damien Vex, and the Sagittarius soldier basically was on a screen. She was basically on a TV, and she was explaining to them that she didn't do anything wrong, and Lyta arrested her for no reason. Next thing we go to, and then Damien Vex said, yeah, this is why she's arrested for treason. She lied. Next thing we go to is Zeg, and he was talking to Adam Strange. He's like, I have to rescue her. And Adam Strange said, we can't worry about Lyta right now, because basically what we have to worry about is saving Krypton. He says, a Krypton without Lyta is a Krypton worth saving. I was like, yes, Zeg! The next thing we go to is one of the Black Zero guys knocked out Zeg, and he's completely knocked out. The next thing we go to is Lyta and her mom, and she said to her, you came to glow, and the mom said, no, I don't came to glow. I know you're here because you're basically protecting Zeg. And then that bitch in the black dress showed up, Missy, and said, oh, I'm here. I guess she's a lawyer. And she's like, why would you want to be my lawyer? And she said she know about her and Zeg, and she said, Zeg, trust me, you should too. Next scene after that we go to is Zeg, and the Black Zero people are basically torturing. They push something up his nose. It's like a little, I don't know, caterpillar, something, a bug up his nose. And the guy said, we could trust you because if you were somebody else, I guess the Vex's people, you would have died. And he's like, tell me what you know about Brainiac. And he was like, Dex, I'm not telling you anything because you're not about a terrorist. Next thing we go to is Mama Z, I think her name is, Cam grew up with her, and he took Mo and daughter there because basically she's homeless, and he gave her a hug. The next scene after that we go to is Damien, Vex, and his daughter, and basically the whole plan they want to do is take over Krypton, get rid of Ra, and they need Lyta's mom to trust them. And now the daughters say, what is wrong with you? They need they need Zeg to trust him and Lyta's mom. And she's like, Lyta's mom is not going to trust you. Zeg does not going to trust you because Zeg is in love with her. And he's like, how do you know that? She's like, Zeg told me. And then we went back to the Black Zero guy, and they were trying to get information from Zeg, and he basically, one of his guys came by trying to touch Zeg, and he killed the guy and said, nobody touched Zeg except me. And he wants Zeg to tell him what's going on, what did Rome tell him, and he wants to do, basically, cut her up to find out what she told, what do you call it, Brainiac. Then we go to Cam and Rome's daughter. She says she has to get to Ra because her mother always prayed to Ra. And she went up there, and the soldiers tried to stop her, but she's like, please, please, and she went up there, and Ra basically embraced her. Bastard, poor little kid, I have no idea what she's getting into. And then we go back to Zeg grandpa, Val-El, and Adam Strange, and he was like, there's nothing we could do, we absolutely can't help her. She opened her eyes real quick and told Adam Strange, please rescue your daughter, save her daughter, because she know Ra is out to get him. Then she died, and Adam Strange to the Val-El said, is there anything we could do? And he said, no. Next thing we go to is Zeg beat up that bitch soldier that's working Black Zero, and he got out of there. He put the stuff up in her ears that they were putting up in his nose. He got out of there real quick. And the next scene after that we go to, we saw the little girl giving a long speech about Ra. Praise be to Ra, Rome daughter, and he's the greatest person on earth. I don't give a shit. Then while the prayer is going on, it goes to Lyta and her mom. Then it goes to Zeg trying to sneak out of there, and it basically ends with we see Ra in a dome or something, and he basically took the thing off his head, but Brainiac got to him. It's weird. I think he picked up. Did he have something in his hand? Yeah, he picked up the doll, and inside the doll, I think a sentry was in there, and now Brainiac is possessing Ra. Holy shit. And basically that's how it ends, guys. That's tonight's episode of Krypton, guys. Hopefully I got everything because I was basically topping off my dome, everything I remember. So hopefully I got everything in, guys. It was a really good episode. Thank you guys for watching. That is it, guys. Don't be mad at me if I don't get everything in there, but hopefully I got most of everything in there. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.